Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 1355 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 21 moves to collect 4 ingredients. Now I've got some dispensers here, and if I just had to bring them down to here, that might not be so bad, but I've got some ingredients caught here, and I might not get any more ingredients until I collect these. And certainly I won't get 4 ingredients to come out of here. I need to collect these too. So I've got to get rid of this cake bomb and this popcorn and probably a lot of this frosting, which now looks very pepperminty, but it acts the same way frosting always did. I think I want to make moves low to the ground, but I do have a dispenser here. The question is it a stingy dispenser? It is. It's not dispensing anything yet, unfortunately. Here, I can make a move here and really try to create some chaos on this board because the dispensers aren't very predictable and they're always horizontal, so I'd have to bring this down pretty far before it's going to be much help to me. Lots of work to do. So I'm going to have to try to get maybe some combos to help out. I was hoping to leave that purple there. Well, here's a stripe that might help, and I might be able to bring it down further to help out, maybe. This stripe doesn't seem to be very valuable, so I'm just going to drop things into place and at least get this going. Now, even if I take out these cake bombs, that's not the only part of this board I need to work on. There's still so much more that needs to be done. But at least I'm getting close to this. Let's see. I could do a wrapped candy. I'm going to do a stripe because I like where that's aimed. If I can set it off where it is, that would be very helpful. Oh, this is tricky. I'm going to do this and keep trying to gather this together. If I set these off, it could take this out, but then this would drop down. But this would also drop down. Let's try that. Let's aim for this one now. See, that's too low. So I need to get this blue together here. Yikes. Come on, I've got blue on both sides. Oh, one of you, be good to me. Be very good. Nope, still not working. And if I set this off, this... Well, no, it doesn't drop down, does it? Because it's going into frosting. Okay, so I can see how problematic this is. Even if I were to have a few extra moves, let's say I made this stripe and then put these together and took this out, it would then pop this popcorn and drop both of these down, but then I would still have 2 more that I need to get done. So this is a very tricky board. I understand how complex it is, but it's nightmarishly hard. So it's meant to give us a bit of a challenge and keep us stuck for a while. We have to keep exercising that same strategy of clearing out those cake bombs, I think, and popping the popcorn along the way. And then eventually we're going to get enough luck to help us, and we have to keep playing super well. And now we know that these are stingy, and they're not going to produce things right away, and they're only horizontal. So we're going to work on clearing out the frosting first. That's going to be a change to our strategy based on what we learned. I'll be right back with a new board and a refined strategy and see what we can do. I want to make moves in here. I can't, so I'll just kind of hit this. There, now I can do a little bit of work in here. And a little bit down here. That's the 3rd turn, and I'm still not getting the stripes to show up. It showed up on the 4th turn. And here we go. I made my own stripe, which is pretty good. This is not a good move, but at least I'm taking out the green. I don't have a lot of green on the board, so I figure if I take some out, it might concentrate the colors down. We might get some cascading. Now look at this. I almost have a color bomb available. I'm going to try for that. Yep. If I just wait 1 more turn, this would move into position, but I'm not going to wait 1 more turn because what if things fall apart? You never know what's going to happen. I would love to set this up with a special. Even if I can't, it might still be valuable. Oh, I'm going to do this wrapped candy here. What if I could get a striped wrapped combo? I think I can. And that's a pretty good striped wrapped combo. I could also wait and try to do another color bomb with the blue, but it's getting tricky. And this is a good move. I don't want to waste it. It's going to hit the popcorn. It's going to take out half of this, and it should still preserve this. Although, again, anything can happen. So, all right, there we go. I can't put this together, but maybe I can get these guys together. All right, let's try this. Look at this poor guy. Still all bound up. Okay, if I wait one turn, these come together. It would take out this completely and it would remove this. So I'm going to probably waste that. I'm not going to be able to use it. I'm going to try for this opportunity. So we remove the cake bomb, which then changes things here. I can make a stripe this way. Still can't get things done. But I got one ingredient collected, and that, oh, I got 2 ingredients collected. So on my second try, following that strategy, I was able to improve and got a little bit better. I just have to keep improving as I go, and eventually I'll get there. I'm going to leave this as instructive. I think it's helpful to see a few different varieties of how things can get done, and I'll be back hopefully with the win. All right, look at me. I can make a stripe on my own. Ha ha ha. And it's not aimed well, but it is taking this out. Oh, and then I get her wrapped. Man, if I could put a stripe with that wrapped, that would be beautiful. Let's do this. I like the way the blue is lining up. Oh, here's my stripe. And then look at this. I have to be so cautious and just allow things to flow. I'd love to do this, but that would put that purple together. That's not going to work. Okay, we got it. And this takes out half of this and half of this. Plus a lot of frosting, right? I preserved this. I don't know that I should have. Maybe I should have just taken that out. Oh, and I can make a stripe here. I'm going to do this because remember I've got more stripes that might show up in this realm. Should I do this? That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, and here's another stripe. I could just set it off that way and get an additional stripe and bring it down here. But I think I just want to float this downward. Oh my. Oh, it's a bit crazy. What should I do? Too many choices here. If I do this, I get a stripe together, but they're a bit too high. I'm actually going to kind of work on this part of the board. Now, I'll get a stripe if I do this, and I might get a color bomb. Might, if there's another purple on top. It's not very likely, but I don't have any purple coming through here. Although I could try to change that. I'm going to go this route. I didn't get a color bomb, but now I have a stripe that's a little bit closer to where I need it to be. I could also do that, but I'm going to drop this down. Look at that. It's in a good spot. I just have to set it off, and I can set it off with this. So I do this, which hits this and opens everything up, and that should be enough to pop both these popcorn because they were already struck once, and then they're going to get struck again. So now I've got color bombs in the way, but that's a good thing to have a color bomb in the way, right? Oh, gosh. Now I don't have to take out all the popcorn. I think what I'm going to do is make a stripe here that's aimed at taking this out. And then I'm going to take out all orange from the board. So I got one ingredient gone. Oh, that stripe fell, or the ingredient fell into a weird position. Now I'm going to take out all purple from the board. So this is kind of going back up onto the conveyor belt. If I let it ride the rails, it's eventually going to show it back over here, right? So I have to let it keep going upward while bringing this one downward. Stop it. Keep going upward. I have to let it go one more turn. This is so vexing. Oh, okay. All right, I see what you did there. I can still get this. This ended up falling on by its own weight, and now instead of using this, I'm just going to set off this wrapped candy, which will bring this downward. that was a struggle, but I got it done on my 4th playthrough. So there is hope, Doris. It's not easy at all. It is called nightmarishly hard for a reason. I wouldn't have gotten it done on my 4th playthrough if I hadn't had a bit of luck, and I hadn't, of course, completed thousands and thousands of levels before this. So I wish you the very best of luck, but it can be done. And of course, if you're really struggling, booster up, baby. Go looking for those free boosters you can get to help you out on a board like this. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you folks consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.